Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the WNHON show. Look, we're in the back to our original spot. We had it the other way since like November, and I decided to move it back because I felt like it was more natural to just be sitting side by side like we usually did, and easier that way, instead of using multiple cameras, which we will use multiple cameras still for different things, especially for the Tabletop show, which was the last video we did here on the WNHON show. We did the very first episode of Tabletop Warfare where me, Dawson, and Caitlin went to war in the floor of the basement. We didn't actually fight each other, but y'all have to watch it to understand. But the last episode of the WNHON show was me and Dawson playing Star Wars Shatterpoint, which was our version of it. Not exactly the way that it goes, but we did our own version of it, so you can go check that video out as well.
Yeah.
But it's been almost a month since we've done that episode, and it's been a while since we've done an episode of the show. We're about to be at 50 episodes, which is pretty crazy. We have a lot of... like I always say, we have a lot of different ideas that we plan on doing for the show in the future, so look out for those. Maybe some anniversary episodes, including next year, because Whether News Hammers or Not will be hitting 10 years next March. And then this July, me and Dawson will have hit 10 years of making videos together. So look out for those. There might be something special for that. But I put a poll out on my, or not my, but on our channel, as I always do, figuring out what we are going to be doing for the next episode, and all of you, the majority of you, wanted us to react to an episode of Kamen Rider or Super Sentai. And so that's what we're going to do today. I've already got them picked out already, and we'll go into that in just a few moments. But what did you think about the Tabletop, playing that for the last couple of videos?
I like it. I think it's really fun. It took a while for us to really get it figured out, and there's a couple more things we still got to get figured out.
Yeah.
But, like, right now, we've actually expanded our armies a little bit, and I was telling Trace about this the other day. There is there's three. There's 3 new armies that are getting put in place right now because Caitlin wants to do them a lot more. There might be episodes where it's just me and Trace. There might be episodes where it's all 3 of us. Who knows?
Or more people.
Who
knows?
But right now we've got all different colors. The last one you saw, we had
4 at the time of recording that.
We did. We had 4 at the time of us recording that, which was the green, the red, the yellow, and the blue, which wasn't there at the time.
Yeah.
I just had to paint them, which I did. I got them painted now. Now we've got 2 more things added, called the Wolf Pack, which their colors are gray and white, and then the Orcs, which are pink and black. So with that, we've got a main army now, and then we've got a secondary, like a help force, more or less. For the main army, there's about about 16 or 17 people plus a mech, and then on the secondary side it's like 10 people, just like how we played the other day or a while back.
It's just a lot more choices.
For that, Trace's army, his main squad is the yellow people. So he's got a force of about 16 of the yellow people plus a mech, and then he's also got a force of 10 of the blue people, which are just kind of like a secondary force if he wants to call them in for help. I've got my main people are the Wolfpack, which are the white and gray people.
Which is not the ones that he played as.
I did not play as those. My secondary people are actually the ones I played as last time, which are the red guys.
Yeah.
And then Caitlin's main people are the orcs, and her secondary people are actually the green alien people.
Which is what I played.
That's what he played as.
Yeah.
So, it's just, it made the armies bigger. Now there's mechs that are on the playing field.
And there might be more in the future as we continue to play it, like we explained in that video. This is season 1, so we're gonna have like a whole record system of how it's gonna work, and then there's gonna be a champion at the end. And right now, Dawson's in the lead because he won in the last one. Spoiler alert.
The last one.
But yeah, we've got the Enclave, which is the aliens. We've got the Sentinels, which is the red. We've got the Guardians, which is mine, the yellow ones, and then the blue ones. The blue ones are like Celestial something another, I think. I think so, but when we do the next episode of Tabletop Warfare, we'll discuss it a little bit more. Probably not too much because those last 2 episodes were the longest videos we've ever posted on the channel.
Yep.
And for all the 50 combined views together that stuck around and watched it, thanks, because those are very long and took a very long time to do. But go check those videos out. We're going to start doing those more. And not saying we're going to quit doing the show, because we're not, because we're going to keep doing segments on the show like we have been, like today. Sometimes there'll be just one, like today's is just going to be one, and then in the next one we might have multiple ones. But just look out for that, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. But today we're going to be reacting. Y'all been begging us and begging us and begging us in the comments to react to Kamen Rider mostly. I added the Super Sentai part because I like it as much. We like it as much as Kamen Rider. Y'all been begging us on the comments of most of the videos to react to Kamen Rider specifically. Y'all never told us what specifically, so I just picked one. So we're going to start the very first episode of both of these shows, and on the poll, I'm going to ask if y'all want us to watch the second episodes of these or a different thing for the show. So we'll continuously try to watch it here on the show, and y'all get to see us react to it and talk about it and do all that kind of stuff. We're going to be watching the Japanese version of Dino Thunder, or Abaranger in Japan. And we're going to be watching the first episode of Kamen Rider Kuuga, which we have actually rated that suit on the show before.
Yeah.
And we reacted to its final form on the channel as well. If you're wondering in the comments, because I'm probably going to get comments of this, react to the basic forms, we're getting there. We just got to find the right video. And if y'all find the right video, let us know, because then we will definitely take a look at it. But without any further ado, we're going to jump right into watching the Japanese version of Dino Thunder first. What are your expectations going into this? Because Dawson and I have not seen either one of these. I have seen some. No, Dawson has seen nothing, hardly, except for 01.
Yep.
You know the backstory to some of them.
Yeah, I know the backstory. So, I have no idea the expectation wise. I just know I might be a little harsh on the Dino Thunder one because Dino Thunder is my favorite Power Ranger series.
Yeah.
It always has. So
he's watched all of it. I have not.
I might be a little harsh on it. The Kamen Rider one,
we have no idea. Yeah, we have zero idea with that one. With the Abaranger one, there are some characters in it that are pretty cool, in my opinion. Which is the Black and White Ranger in the Japanese show, not the American show. I know more about, and we might have talked about it beforehand, that I've had to help Dawson with the Super Sentai parts because he watches the American Power Rangers. I mean, so do I. But I've researched when I was in middle school and stuff about all the Japanese ones, so I kind of have an understanding of it. But the Black and White Rangers, in the Japanese one, I think, are like the coolest ones. Supposed to be. But we'll see. But we're going to jump right into the very first episode of Bakudu Sentai Abaranger.
Oh, heck.
It's going to be very interesting. And for me in the future, I'm recording now. So do that with what you will. This should be a lot of fun.
How long are these?
24 minutes. So they should be pretty decent length, I would say. Both of them should be that long.
Lava.
Now I can already tell that is very cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Now, we've seen most of the opens to these. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Oh, wow, that's cool.
Already seeing the Black Ranger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I forget that I think his character's from a different planet. Yeah, I think that's why I thought his character was cool, because his character's from another planet. Oh. Oh, and they're white. That's neat. Oh. The open is happening as he's fighting people.
Right.
That's interesting. I will say, whoever color graded this is amazing, because this looks really cool. It's like they used the sepia filter.
Oh, he's already super dino mode.
Oh my gosh, dude, this guy. Okay, that's pretty cool.
How is this the first episode?
I would hope it is. I should have probably checked that, but it should have started on the first episode. They're just showing you how cool it is before it starts. You can already tell that there is a big difference between America and Japan.
Yep.
Because most of, like I've talked to Dawson about, most of the Japanese ones, America steals a lot of the stories from Japan. Just not to an extent. I would imagine this is the first episode because he's starting out on his planet.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming... Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I'm assuming that he is the first of them.
Yeah.
Which is not... does not happen in America. You just missed it, buddy. I remember seeing his outfit for the first time, and I thought he looked like Panasonic. He looked like the what's his name? The Magna Warrior guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
This is dinosaur.
Not in the. My thing is, it's in a Panasonic building. Is that what it was? Oh my!
Did he just die?
He just passed out. Alright, well, sir, that is vandalism.
I didn't think it was kind of like...
Property damage.
Right. I think it was weird how in the, even in the first episode, in the Dino Thunder series, which, like, I understand because it was getting their colors and whatnot, but I thought, it was kind of weird that the Dinozords were like all green before they turned their right colors.
They haven't selected color yet. They got those fast trains. I was watching some of it last night where it was set in Japan, and the amount of people. Oh my! The amount of people that are in Tokyo is insane to me.
Yeah.
And how big it is, like there's not an inch of land, like at all.
Screw your cars.
Oh my! How did this man? He was running into. I guess he caught it at the last second.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Firefox.
That would have been funny if he fell in the street.
Bam. Man.
Yeah, you know, everyday thing.
Tyranno.
There's dinosaur. I'm really curious to see. I'm really curious to see how the other three come into this.
Right.
Honestly, if the show was about that guy, I'd be fine with it.
Right.
Because that guy's... There's the yellow one. If you couldn't tell.
Let me get my bicycle.
Wreck's about to happen. Or that. She almost looked like a dude right there. What, did they just love tap each other? He just hit him in the face!
Why did she knock him out? Like, why?
I'm cool.
Why did she hit him?
That's a cool shot. Whoa, torpedo!
Pterodactyl.
Oh, you don't say. I think they're more than monsters.
Huh?
It's property damage. Whoa. Oh, I think I know who that is. Okay, there's voices in this show. Asuka's the Black Ranger. By the way.
Oh.
Hurts. What are you... What is... oh, he's the Blue Ranger.
He's the Blue Ranger. The only reason why I knew he was the Blue Ranger was because of the episode in the actual Dino Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Where they show this stuff. And he actually does a massage on the batter dude. You remember in that episode? Because they have the whole, like, different colored hair and all sorts of stuff.
He has the most unique hair. That's how you can tell he's the Blue Ranger. Because all the Blue Rangers have, like, different kinds of hair. Okay, they're all hearing something. Alright, where's the Red Ranger? It's the old man. There he is. Oh.
I guess it's him with the red scarf.
That'd be a good... It is not.
Oh.
I know it's not him. It's the old man. What? Is that going to be like the Tommy of the group? There he is. That's Red. Oh, he's sleeping on the floor. They always make the Red Rangers like the dumb ones.
You're right.
And then they're a leader.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I get why you're sleeping on the floor and she's sleeping on a whole bed.
Cool, it's a dinosaur. Wait, what?
Oh,
better take a good look. Why?
Before we get killed. Not the dog! Oh. Not the dog. This is gonna be a shining moment. He's gotta save the dog. This is like Godzilla. They're treating it like Godzilla. How did that even happen? Oh. Okay, well, he must like him. I will say, this would have been very weird if Dino Thunder started like this.
Mm-hmm. Connor in the middle of a soccer game and Dinosaur just what?
What is happening? Oh, property damage.
The Red Ranger's dead.
Yeah, and the dog still is alive.
Hey, look, blood. Never really see that in the American version.
No, but Japan loves that blood. Oh, man. Wow.
The city is ruined.
Who are you?
Why are you looking at him funny? There was dinosaurs in the city.
He's standing on a phone box.
You might as well not think of anything different.
Yeah, it was funny. They were just looking at him like, who is this dude?
Right.
Always one cool dude on a bike.
Off my car.
You have a taxi? That looks like a taxi. Oh, jeez. So I think that character, she wants to become a ranger, and she makes her own like pink ranger suit, and it's really stupid looking. But that's not until later. Huh? There's one of them. Man, they really dramatized this to be. It's dead serious. It's cool though. Typical with a show like this, they always try to search for people. Awesome sauce. Dude, that old man would die like first battle. You got a long name. Oh boy. It won't look like the guy from the actual Dino Thunder.
No.
Because that's an American thing. That guy's in the American one, isn't he?
Who, him?
The villain guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's not like the main villain because Megazog is the main villain, but he's like one of the secondary villains. It's him and girl, I can't remember her name.
Because I thought
but he fights. He's Tommy's friend. He's the one that like apparently like almost died in a or not a construction site, but a dig site, and then the guy who plays Megazog like took him in and like basically made him into a cyborg, and that's
because I knew that his character was like America made that up, and it wasn't from this.
Yeah, but no, the Black Knight looking dude is in the American version too.
I did not know this at all. I did not know that the old people. I did not know this. This is eye-opening to me. But, oh, that's probably why it didn't work. That's a first. Well, that makes sense. That would have been hilarious if he was the Blue Ranger. What? We all have dino guts? I didn't know that.
Dino guts.
Take them off and give them to somebody else? Of course he drives a cool car. He's that kind of guy.
He's that kind of...
Just didn't expect him to be a masseuse. Hits the dinosaur with the sedan. Oh yeah. Just gonna hit somebody else with it again.
Hit somebody else with the glasses.
Huh? Wait a second.
That's not how you put those on.
Wait a second. How did they know? Like, they could hear stuff, but how do they know? Yeah, I'm gonna grab this and put it on. Because it's meant for me. Jesus? It looks like.
What is happening?
No way. What? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Just say the magic word, please. That's all you gotta do. Say the magic word. Yeah, there it goes.
There's the thing.
Triceratops. Oh, it talks.
What?
That's new. Pteranodon.
What?
Oh, they all talk. I don't remember that either. I didn't know that either. You're still holding this? Oh, jeez. They're all fighting each other. I won't allow it. Oh, I thought a torpedo was coming down. Oh my gosh.
It's a nuke. Hiroshima 2.0.
The show would end right there. You gotta put the Red Ranger in the hospital to make him more sympathetic with... Now they're fighting with the Red Ranger. The dinosaur. Whoa. Yeah, they actually get shot in this one.
I will say the one thing that I guess one of the reasons why I like the American version better than like a bunch of the Japanese versions, because I get it, the American version took their source material from this.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. But like with the American version, there's an actual story.
An actual story?
To where it's like the fact of like, they got these powers, they don't understand them, they're still trying to figure it out. Unlike these, they're like, I'm now the Blue Ranger, and it's like, how do you know that?
See,
like,
I think the whole gist of it is like that's the whole thing with like Super Sentai is like in Japan it's already like a known thing that these people are gonna be these people, so everyone already knows that what's gonna happen. But
like that's the thing is like,
but yeah, I get it.
It's like I already know how to use all of this. No.
Some of the American ones are like that. Like when they first get them and they start fighting and using all these things, and it's like, how do you know how to fight?
How do you know how to fight?
That's another thing. If you want us to watch American Power Rangers, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll watch any of those shows, even if Dawson and I have already seen it. This dude is sweating. There's nobody to help him. Oh!
What?
He's levitating. Oh, he's in the sky! Bro, this is like an acid trip right now. Yeah, maybe because you're probably in the sun.
What in the stupid?
Whoa.
Now he's barrel.
Oh, barrel! Oh, it was a dream. I was about to say, if that was real, that's crazy.
Bah!
I will say, and I'll probably talk about it when it's over. Okay, he's fine now. Where did he get his clothes? Back. I will say that I do like, the one thing I do like better than the American one is that they start with the Black Ranger.
Yeah.
And that he's already like a dude, like a hero at that point.
Hey, moron.
Or get shot. I will not allow it. If he somehow manages to catch this, he should be a baseball pitcher. Okay, that is pure luck. Right there. It's got... he's made of magnets. That is... Oh, he killed him!
Nom nom!
Oh, I am bad guy. That's funny. Oh, I will say, out of the the stuff that we've watched, the CGI is better,
Yeah.
and like the way that they edit it.
Hey,
and
look,
stuff
it's
is
turning
better.
red.
It's red. Tyrannosaurus. It's probably gonna talk like if it talks like a woman, that'd be funny. I can imagine filming that. They get a big spotlight just in the middle of everything. Wow, that's kind of cool. pretty neat.
How did you know it? You don't even know who these people are.
It's my dino guts, man. Yeah, it's a dude.
Hey, stupid. Did you just slap your morpher? Be good.
Oh!
Whee!
He would have broke his legs. And I know we're making some of these dumb comments, but realistically, he would have broke his legs.
Right.
That's a cool shot. That's from the original.
From the original.
Well, after they morph. And it's funny because they managed in the American one to go to almost the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons. So technically the Black Ranger's the leader, just like in America,
Mm-hmm.
he's the leader. They did steal that part because the guy in this one was already the the Black Ranger in this one was already a ranger, but he's an alien from another planet. But in the American one, Tommy was a ranger before.
Tommy was many rangers before.
I know, but still, it's basically the same
Yeah.
idea. He was experienced with it, and he was given that. So they did steal that part.
They literally took, and I'm gonna say took because it came before, after, before. They took Andros' story and made him the Black Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
Think of it, because I mean, Andros was from a different planet, and then he came over to Earth and made more Rangers.
They did, yeah. Because this came out after, because they're in Japan. These shows are always a year before the American ones. So yeah, that is true. They could have done that.
They said that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
What? He can shoot out of his eyeballs. He's Cyclops.
I mean, in this show, it is a possibility that they would die. So
From the
I
American
can see
version.
that. Man, they must have polished the crap out of those helmets. Because those things are shiny.
Load up your dino guts. Okay, they're already going into Super Dino mode. That doesn't happen until like 5 episodes into the first season.
Well, this is Japan. They gotta go all out.
They go all out.
You gotta appeal to the you gotta appeal to the kids and the adults in Japan really quick.
Which they showed it like the first 5 seconds in this one with the Black Ranger.
Yeah.
So. I wonder if the White Ranger gets involved into this.
I think he'll come later because he's an actual doctor in this show.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. And he's supposed to be the cool guy. The cool guy on the show.
The cool guy.
I mean,
the White Ranger's dope.
with the suit, yeah, I can see why.
Right, his head.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, you broke his armor.
I do like his armor though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Maybe not the helmet, but I do like the armor.
The helmet's weird, but the armor's cool.
Change the helmet, make it like one of those. That'd be cool.
Oh, he went back to regular.
Wow, that was
now
such
they're all
a
regular.
transfer. Wait, all at the same time.
Stop smiling.
I really liked it. Oh, she came up with it.
That's doing pretty good.
Okay.
It's about to explode.
Drop like an earthquake. Da, 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 da. Oh, commercial. Oh, is that it?
Excuse me?
Oh, no, okay, sorry. This is a commercial. They have the weirdest commercials, breaks.
Hey, the Black Ranger.
Now, I will say the older ones that I've watched, their commercial breaks are better because it's like an actual painting that somebody painted. And then it plays a song, and it's very simple. This one is like, here's more.
There you go, Black. That's yours.
Oh, dang, it's it.
That's it. It's the
I was looking forward to that. Well, if we watch it again, this will be what we're looking forward to.
Yep. Oh no, the Blue Ranger left. That's kind of different because in the American version, the Red Ranger leaves.
Yeah.
He wants to
Alright.
pursue his career in soccer. And then a little girl needs help. And then he's like, never mind, I want to be a ranger.
I want to be a ranger now. I want to go massage people. That's the thing. if he's actually leaving in the second one, if we watch the second one, he's like, yeah, I'd rather massage people than fight these. Really, dude?
Right. My favorite one of somebody like threatening to leave is the whole "I heard you out.
Think you nuts. I'm out of here." I saw a documentary. I watched something where they said that they picked him last, like
really?
Joel Rock. Like he was like, I think when they did auditions for that character, like they were like, we want him. Like they went for him directly. Cause I think he was well known at that point. I think I watched it on. It was like I think Sean Johnson was talking about it. The guy who plays the Red Ranger. But that was it. That was the very first episode of Abaranger, the Japanese version of Dino Thunder. What did you think?
It's different.
It is very different. Any positives? Things that you liked from that episode? At the first glance, this is the show. This episode introduced this to everybody.
That episode was a very big blur, more than anything. I mean, one thing I think is cool, and I actually did think that this was. I mean, it was weird, but at the same time, it was kind of cool. Was the fact of the Zords were calling them.
Yeah.
And like the fact that the Zords actually kind of have a personality other than them just being robots.
A lot of the Japanese ones, they do like, they have like give a lot more inanimate things to talk.
I think the part with the Black Ranger at the beginning was cool.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. I think.
Out of everything else, that's.
Got any negatives?
Oh boy.
A lot of negatives. A lot of negatives.
Once again, understand that this was the source material, but this is just me because
This is original.
It's just the whole. I don't like the. It's like what I said earlier. I don't like the whole like. Automatically knowing what to do.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're already a team. This, that, and the other. Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, this. I know how to work a morpher. Oh, I know what this robot is. Oh, I know where this comes from. And it's like the very beginning, it just showed that these came from like a different planet.
Mm-hmm.
So how does everybody know what they are? And like, whatnot?
Yeah.
And then it's like, everybody's all goody-goody. It's like, yeah, I'm a Power Ranger. This is what I'm doing. I can fight. This is how this works. And it's like, but how?
How,
like, why,
though?
Like, how does all this work? As in, like, the original, like, not the original, but the American Dino Thunder, you had a group of people that never talked to each other. You had a computer whiz, a soccer player, and a
Singer.
Yeah. They never talked to each other before, so they got put in a situation where they got put in detention together, and that's how they kind of formed it, and then that's when they went to the Dino Thunder lair, and they got the Dino Gems, and yada, yada, yada. So it's like, they had to get a bond with each other, unlike with this. It's like,
they had to get stuck
we're already bonded.
Yeah, they
It's
gotta
like,
get in a situation where they can get to that point.
And it's like what she said. She was like, I knew he would change. You don't even know who these people
You don't know who they are.
Like,
No, we just
you don't
met
even
you.
know what that does.
It's funny because like that's a lot of the things I've watched. Like I've watched the first like seven shows. I guess you call them seasons of Super Sentai, and a lot of it is the same way where they just like choose the people. Mm-hmm. You're chosen. I don't know why, but we want you.
But we want you.
But and it makes and I get it for like that thing. It makes it go by quicker, and I guess they don't really want to write it out like that because they know people get the gist of it, I guess. But I thought it was wacky and great.
It's definitely wacky.
Yeah, but I like Dawson said, I like the Black Ranger part. It's probably the best part is his character because it's funny though because I like the character. I mean, even though I've seen bits and pieces of Dino Thunder, even though I've not watched the entire season, I will say I do like the Black Ranger in this one more than Tommy at this moment because of how Tommy, everyone knew who Tommy was. Yeah. This guy is like a whole like original guy that's on this planet that was already the Black Ranger.
He's basically Andros.
Basically, yeah. He's just the Japanese version of Andros. But I like that part. I thought it was funny and ironic that it was kind of like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like, they were kind of doing it like Godzilla, which is great because in Japan, that's one of the things that they're known for. I did think that the old man and that girl morphing was funny. That came out of the blue for me. Negatives. The morphers talking. That was like a weird thing for me.
It was weird.
But I guess it makes sense because they open the mouths when you hit it. So, I mean, it makes sense. And probably making people think that the old man was going to be a Power Ranger in the first place.
Once again, on the fact of, like, how do these people already know how to work this?
They're hearing voices.
They're hearing voices.
They're hearing voices. Out of 10, what would you rate it? The first episode.
My negative to positive rate's kind of balanced, so I'm going to give it just like a 5 or a 4.
Okay. I'd probably give it a 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's
okay.
If y'all want us to watch more episodes of this, because there are 49 more episodes of this, if you want us to watch more episodes of Abaranger, let us know in the comments down below. Because we will do that. And we'll also watch, like I said, any other show, not just Kamen Rider, even if we've seen it or not. Next up, we are about to witness.
Oh boy.
So, to give some context, Kamen Rider did some movies back in the 90s, and then they didn't do any shows for a little bit, and then they came back with this show, Kamen Rider Kuuga, and then it has been going continuously ever since. And we rated all those suits in a previous video, if you want to go check that out. And we have reacted to their final forms, which a lot of y'all hated. So this will be the epitome right here. If we like the show. Like we said before, and we'll say it again, we do like it. We do like it.
We do like it.
We do like it. We've not watched a lot of the shows. I've watched Ryuki.
Star opinion.
Yeah. And we've watched 01 together.
01's. I love the suit, but the show is weird.
Yeah. If y'all want us to watch that, cool. That'll be a fun experience.
Yeah.
Watching number 1 again. But we're about to get into Kamen Rider Kuuga episode 1. Any expectations before we start?
Get ready for some hateful comments.
Oh yeah. I expect the typical
trash.
Not that, but no. I expect the comments, yes, but I expect the typical superhero origin stuff, which is what Kamen Rider does.
Yeah.
It's a superhero show. These are all superhero shows, so that's what I expect going into it. But the only expectation I have is Ryuki's, and you've not seen that one, but Ryuki's is the first episode is great. But here is Kuuga. If I can get it to stop pulling up ads. There we go. Cool. This is 23 minutes, so. Oh, I think I've seen this part. Like in pictures. Oh. Yeah, because I think Kuuga is like an ancient hero. Like, he's been around for like thousands of years.
Huh. Right there, you saw like red, green, blue.
Oh yeah, and
He's dating a girl that worked on the dig site. So that might be the reason why.
Connecting him to that.
Connecting it, yep.
Oh! Death warning! I didn't know that. Death and warning. Yeah, I love how that one guy was like, yeah, it doesn't say that we don't need to touch it. It doesn't mean you should touch it. Oh my gosh. What in the world is this? Oh, he's recording it, okay.
So, did the last Kuuga Ranger turn into the bad guy now?
I'm not sure.
That would be weird.
That would be very weird. Oh, rain! Dramatic.
Scarcely!
Yep, show's over. 3 in the morning? Dude, I'd be dead asleep.
Oh, yeah. That's so... I get it.
Whoa!
I get it because everywhere is different, but I still think it's kind of weird that like in different countries, kind of like how Japan, the red lights are horizontal and not vertical.
They look like intersection lights. Dude, this guy is just obliterating nature.
So he's the bad guy now.
I know he's got a weird name. I remember that. Okay, I didn't think he had an actual face with hair. I thought he just looked like an alien. Is he Palpatine? It's looking like it.
Somehow, Palpatine has returned.
And Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider.
Oh, he's raising people from the dead.
What? We did something like that. Bigfoot.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's what I keep saying. Nothing is original anymore. You take stuff and you don't even realize it.
Right.
Except if we could make it look like that. VHS style. Oh my gosh, that is actually pretty neat. Good lord, this looks like straight out of a horror movie.
Oh, they're terrified. That dude...
I would be too.
He's got a claw.
That was the belt.
Oh.
Yeah, he had the belt up, I think. His hands look like claws, though.
That dude looks like Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Hello, police.
Wow.
I actually like that.
That was pretty cool. I like that. That was Kamen Rider Kuuga. And
I liked it.
What did you think, Dawson?
I like the fact that there was a story. I like the fact of it kind of reminded me of like the Mummy in like not the old one, which was the better one, but kind of the newer Mummy with Tom Cruise in it.
Yeah.
Kind of the way how that reminisced with there, but I like the fact that there's a story and the whole coincidental thing to where there's nothing special about the main character. He was really at the right place at the right time, that it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it was all right. There's a dig site. Okay, they found this. There's this whole ordeal at the dig site. Big monster comes out of tomb. They find the belt. The guy's girlfriend works with the dig team. They find the belt. That's how he gets in contact with the belt. He gets the belt. Has no idea how to use the belt. He just knows that it's a belt and then it says power. So
yeah.
What does he do? He puts it on as a belt because it looks like a belt. What happens? It goes inside of him and he doesn't know what happened. He's like, it's inside of me. Why is it inside of me?
I can't get it out.
And he's like getting the crap beat out of him. And then he's just like, okay, I got to fight back. And then he punches and like a piece of armor comes on him. And he's like, oh. So he just starts punching him and then the armor's on him. And I like the fact that it's not, he already knows like these crazy kung fu moves. No, like he said, he's literally just like
figuring it out as he goes.
Oh!
Yeah, he's just figuring it out as he goes.
He's like, I got a suit of armor and I'm just kind of fighting. I'm kind of here. So I like that it's a little bit more realistic.
That thumbs up is gonna be iconic.
That's just funny. Did you just save me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really good. It made me think a lot of when I watched the first episode of Ryuki and how blown away I was by Ryuki as a whole. Yeah, it surprised me a lot. I knew the backstory about how they like dug it up and that's how they found the belt and junk and to be continued. You got to throw that on us. Come on. It makes us want to watch another one. Mm-hmm. But we'll put a poll out on the channel, and if it gets enough votes, we'll watch episode 2 of both shows on the next episode. Also, like I said, comment shows for us to watch. Also, they don't have to be Kamen Rider. They don't have to be Super Sentai. They don't have to be Power Rangers. They don't have to be anything. Just anything, period. Any show, any movie, period. Let us know, and we'll get to it. But what would you rate that out of 10? That first episode?
I would rate that one like a 7.5 to an 8.
I'd say 8.
Yeah, like an 8.
I'd say 8.
It was pretty good. I like the storyline to it. I like that there's an actual story.
Yeah, I didn't expect the white suit. I did not expect that because we rated the red suit.
I actually kind of like the white suit.
Yeah,
cool.
It's probably not going to last long though. No. I can imagine. But yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between.
It reminds me of Moon Knight.
It's true.
Just
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You can definitely tell the difference between Super Sentai and what Kamen Rider is. Because Super Sentai is more fun. I'm not saying Kamen Rider is not fun, but it's more fun and playful and for... It's not just for kids, but it's for adults too, but it's mostly for kids. In a sense. But Kamen Rider is like more dramatic. In a sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that would be cool to do a film like that in a way, just like the storyline of it. I think it'd be kind of funny to do a scene where the suit like gets on him finally, and not in a fight, but it, like finally he just like randomly transforms and he doesn't know why, but he accidentally activates something, and he calls up his friend or whatnot. And he's like, "Hey, you know that thing that you found on the dig site or whatnot?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Meet me at your house in like so all minutes. I need to talk to you about something." He's like, "Okay." And then he shows up and he walks to the door. He's like in full suit. He's like, "Huh?" And he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "You're thinking of the dig site combined with me, and I can't take it off."
And I can't take it off.
How do I do that?
That's like a whole Spider-Man Homecoming moment.
Tell me how to take this off. Heck, man, I don't know how to take it off. We just found the artifact. So how do I take it off?
Gotta find out. Gotta figure that out. Research. But yeah, I did like the
what
fact
should I say?
that...
Power down.
Oh, all
okay,
right,
that
that's cool. I did like the fact that like Kuuga was like an ancient.
Mm-hmm.
It was already kind of like the whole Black Ranger thing and Abaranger, that he was already a known hero, but they just buried him. They didn't even give. They'll probably give the reason later when we watch more episodes of why he got buried.
And why is he now a villain?
And yeah,
why is he now a bad guy?
We'll definitely see. It was funny too because he was in there with no suit on. He just had the belt on. It's like, over time, did it deteriorate or something? But that was us actually watching full episodes of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai.
Yep.
Not exactly what you've asked for, but it's a lot.
Something.
It's a lot of it. Again, if you want us to react to more Kamen Rider series, or more of Kuuga and Abaranger, let us know in the comments down below. I will be posting a poll on the channel after this episode comes out, and y'all can vote for what episode we should do next. And I'm pretty sure that'll be episode 50 maybe. So that'll be a very interesting one. But just go and do that. There will be more tabletop warfare videos, so look out for those. We may get some great ideas from these Kamen Rider shows. So who knows, all that junk. But just let us know all the stuff that you want us to take a look at, and we'll take a look at it. But that's going to be it. If you like this video, leave a like down below. Comment what types of different kinds of ideas that we can do for episodes here on the Weather Anytime Not show, and what kind of shows that we should watch, whether that be Arrow, whether that be The Flash all over again, whether that be probably like Law and Order. I don't know. Anything. Let us know in the comments down below. And the most important thing to do right now is to subscribe to the Weather News Times or Not channel, because we are at pretty sure 636 subscribers. So thank y'all for that. My name is Trey Sparks.
My name is Dawson Mullins. Let's look that up.
He's going to look it up before we leave
634.
Here. 634. I looked at it, it was 636, but that's okay. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of the Weather News Times or Not show. Bye-bye.
Peace.